स्टोरी के बारे में क्या सीखा आपने? स्टोरी में क्या होता है? फॉर्मेट ऑफ द स्टोरी. यस, वी लर्नड अबाउट फॉर्मेट ऑफ द स्टोरी. स्टोरी में क्या होता है? कैरेक्टर. फिर क्या होता है? what else is there? Character, settings, action. Yes, action होता है. Character, settings. हाँ, फिर yes, okay. Song. अच्छा, song भी हो सकता है. What else is there in a story? Sequence. Yes, how to make story. Okay. Okay. Our life is a story. Yes. Okay. What else? ठीक है, स्टोरी में कैरेक्टर, सेटिंग्स, प्रॉब्लम्स. एक प्रॉब्लम, दो प्रॉब्लम, बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम हो सकते हैं. एक सोल्यूशन, दो सोल्यूशन, बहुत सारे सोल्यूशंस हो सकते हैं. और वो सब जोड़ के हम स्टोरी बनाते हैं एक सीक्वेंस में. इमोशंस भी होता है. यस. ओके, दैट्स व्हाट वी लर्न. एंड वी लर्न ओरल स्टोरी टेलिंग. जब हम स्टोरी सुनते हैं rather than see a video, what it helps to build our imagination. हमारी कल्पना शक्ति को वो बढ़ाता है, हमारे क्रिएटिविटी को वो बढ़ाता है. इट इंक्रीजेस आवर इमेजिनेशन एंड क्रिएटिविटी एंड इट कनेक्ट्स अस मोर विद आवर लिसनर्स, विद आवर ऑडियंस. आपका उनका इंटरेस्ट रखता है जो भी हम बात कह रहे हैं. करेक्ट. प्रिया का स्टोरी में क्या हुआ था? राइट. जब आप स्टोरी सुनते हो उसका मैसेज अच्छी तरह समझ आता है. स्टोरीज, मैंने दो वर्ड्स बोला था कल. स्टोरीज. स्टोरीज क्या होता है? स्टोरीज ग्लू की तरह, गम की तरह. क्या होता है? स्टोरीज चिपकता है. स्टोरीज स्टिक. राइट. यस, स्टोरीज स्टिक. मानसी,
Yes.
you identified kids who will be, responding to questions like later on, where we have planned some activities.
Yes, we have asked a few students. Hopefully, they have joined us. We'll just check.
Okay, fine. We'll take it when we come there. Okay. A lot of kids are joining now. Okay.
Yes.
Like glue stick. Yes. That's what we learned yesterday. How storytelling makes the speaker a better speaker, better communicator. Right? Stories make the person who's speaking more interesting on what he says. So it makes him a better communicator and a better speaker. So it is very useful in public speaking. So हो गया. So we know all the basics now. Abhi imagine in your school or in your class, your teacher or your principal says, okay, tomorrow you all have to tell a story. What will you do? How will you tell a story? Harsh is saying no. Okay. So your teacher says tomorrow you have to tell a story. So what are you going to do if the teacher says tell a story? कल आपको एक story बताना पड़ेगा क्लास में या स्कूल के स्टेज में. तो क्या करेंगे आप? तो उसका एक प्रोसेस है कैसे हम प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं. So that's what we're going to talk about. The storytelling process. The storytelling process. So first we have to decide on what is the topic of the story. Why do you want to tell the story? क्या है टॉपिक? कल का टॉपिक क्या था हमारी स्टोरी में? प्रिया की स्टोरी में टॉपिक क्या था? कल का टॉपिक क्या था स्टोरी में? वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट. राइट. वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट वाज द टॉपिक ऑफ द स्टोरी. वो ही मैसेज कन्वे करना था, इसीलिए I chose Priya's story. So first you have to decide on what you want to say. What is the topic? What is the message you want to convey? Fifth, the next step is you have to find a story. एक स्टोरी को you have to select a story. एक स्टोरी सेलेक्ट करना पड़ता है. कैसे सेलेक्ट करेंगे स्टोरी? बुक्स पढ़ के. बुक्स में स्टोरीज होते हैं. बुक्स पढ़ सकते हैं, ठीक है। इंटरनेट में स्टोरीज होते हैं, इंटरनेट में से पढ़ सकते हैं, या आप कुछ फ्रेंड्स से पूछ सकते हैं, या यूट्यूब वीडियो में कई बार स्टोरीज होते हैं, उसको सुन के आप सीख सकते हैं, राइट। रीड एंड लिसन। तो स्टोरीज हर जगह है, तो आपको यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट अ टॉपिक। व्हेन यू सेलेक्ट वन टॉपिक, अगर आपको फ्रेंडशिप के बारे में एक स्टोरी बताना है, यू हैव टू टेल अ स्टोरी अबाउट फ्रेंडशिप। व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू डू? यू आर गोइंग टू रीड सम स्टोरीज अबाउट फ्रेंडशिप। फिर यू विल सेलेक्ट वन स्टोरी फ्रॉम दैट। कितने स्टोरी सिलेक्ट करेंगे? आपको कितने स्टोरी कहना है? एक ही स्टोरी है ना, तो आप 10 स्टोरी पढ़ेंगे, उसमें से आपको जो अच्छा लगे एक स्टोरी पिक करेंगे। यू हैव टू पिक वन स्टोरी फ्रॉम दैट, एंड वंस यू पिक द स्टोरी, देन व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? स्टोरीज पिक करके क्या करेंगे? फिर उसको यू हैव टू रीड। यस, you have to read many times. क्यों many times you have to read the story? So that you can understand the story. स्टोरी को अच्छी तरह समझना पड़ता है। स्टोरी का कैरेक्टर्स कौन है, सेटिंग क्या है, प्रॉब्लम क्या है, सॉल्यूशंस क्या है, एंडिंग कैसे होता है, वो सारा यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड और द होल स्टोरी प्रॉपरली। जब आप स्टोरी को अच्छी तरह समझते हैं, तो यू विल बी एबल टू रीटेल द स्टोरी और नरेट द स्टोरी टू समबडी एल्स। मैंने प्रिया का स्टोरी कल बताया था ना आपको, जो मैंने सुनाया आपको कल प्रिया का स्टोरी, मैंने भी उसको प्रैक्टिस किया था। आई ऑल्सो प्रैक्टिस टेलिंग दैट स्टोरी। ओके, प्रैक्टिस किया, कैसे सीक्वेंस करेंगे, कैसे मैं बच्चों से उसको हाउ विल आई नरेट इट टू यू। आई प्रैक्टिस्ड। सो लाइक दैट एवरी स्टोरी यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस। इवन पब्लिक स्पीकिंग, जो भी आपको स्पीच देना है उसको प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ता है ना, तो प्रैक्टिस, यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस। बट प्रैक्टिस, हम जब प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, तो व्हाट डू यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन? सो यू हैव टू रीड, अंडरस्टैंड एंड देन प्रैक्टिस। सो रीड, अंडरस्टैंड, प्रैक्टिस। सो प्रैक्टिस में क्या होता है? व्हाट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टूल दैट यू हैव टू टेल अ स्टोरी? व्हाट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टूल? आपके पास ही है, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है स्टोरी टेलिंग में और पब्लिक स्पीकिंग में। क्या है टूल? एक एक वस्तु है आपके पास, जो आपका एक स्किल है, और whatever, आई वोंट से स्किल, टूल ना, नॉट कंसंट्रेशन, माइंड, वो सब ठीक है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है वो। क्या है वो? हम कैसे बात करते हैं, बातें कैसे निकालते हैं हम, वो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? उसको आवाज, वॉइस। यस, आवर वॉइस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टूल, वॉइस। ठीक है। सो व्हेन वी आर प्रैक्टिसिंग, हाउ डू वी प्रैक्टिस? अभी हमें, वी नो द स्टोरी, वी सेलेक्टेड अ स्टोरी, नाउ वी रेड द स्टोरी, वी अंडरस्टूड द स्टोरी। सो स्टोरी हमने पढ़ा, समझा। नेक्स्ट वी हैव टू प्रैक्टिस। उसके लिए प्रैक्टिस, वी हैव टू प्रैक्टिस यूजिंग आवर वॉइस, एक्सप्रेशंस एंड बॉडी लैंग्वेज। जो आपने स्किपी का क्विज देखा ना, उसमें एक क्वेश्चन था, तो एक्सप्रेशंस के साथ बोलना चाहिए, और वॉइस हैज टू बी क्लियर। यू टू ओपन योर माउथ एंड स्पीक। रीड, अंडरस्टैंड एंड प्रैक्टिस। करेक्ट, थैंक यू मानसी। ओके, read, understand and practice. So practice is where we are going to focus on now. When you practice, you have to practice in front of a mirror, और आप वीडियो ले सकते हैं, अपने आप के वीडियो ले सकते हैं जब आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। तो प्रैक्टिस करते समय क्या करेंगे आप? ओके, आई विल डू वन थिंग। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, एक वॉइस एक्टिविटी है, वी विल ट्राई दैट वॉइस एक्टिविटी नाउ, टू ओपन योर वॉइस। ओके, कैन दे स्विच ऑन देयर माइक्स, सम ऑफ देम at least? Huh? So I'll say, do you all know the vowels of the English alphabet? Or even English, or even Hindi, whatever language you have, wow. Okay. What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Sorry. Right? So when you, or if you take Hindi, it will be a, e, u, a, I, o, au, right? Those sounds. Those are vowel sounds. And if you notice, our mouth moves in different shapes, right? When we say a, u, o, u, I. See, can you observe how our mouth is moving? Right? Vowels, no, with vowels our mouth moves. And so you can practice to have an open voice using vowel practice. Shall we do one vowel practice? I'm going to sing, okay? Sing the vowels. I'm going to say A. ऐसे कर सकते हैं आप? Mic, whoever can switch on the mic, switch it on, and can I hear that A? A. Can you all hear me? Okay. That it is echoing, right? When everybody opens the mic.
So, can we request Shraddha and Divyam to help ma'am follow this exercise? Shraddha and Divyam? Yes, okay. So, Shraddha and Divyam, you've been added as co-hosts, so you can open your mic and follow ma'am.
Okay, so let's try. A. Hey. Okay, and then the other sound. Okay, great. E. Okay, expand and contract. It's like that. Yes, very good. Oh. Yeah, expand your voice. Okay. You. आप इसको हिंदी, you can practice even the Hindi letter. Same, you know, you have au also, the sound called au there. So you can practice the sounds. अभी सब जोड़ के A E I O U A E I O U A E I O U A E I O U A E I O U. Okay, so you can practice like this in different ways. This activity is only to open your mouth, open your voice. Okay, it makes you open your voice. When we are talking, we can't talk very huspus. Nobody will understand. Okay, and it has to be clear. So when you do this activity, it becomes easier. Your voice opens and you become more confident also. जब आप ऐसे सब करते हैं ना, तो आप बहुत confident भी हो जाते हो. You'll become very confident. See, the storytelling one thing is very important. You have to, आप जो भी आपको शाइनेस है वो सब छोड़ दो. आप स्टोरी के पार्ट में हो जाओ. You become part of the story and start, you know, narrating. Yes, yes, Shraddha.
Ma'am, I am not Shraddha, I am Shaurya. The Gmail ID is made from my sister's name.
Okay, so sorry. What is your name? Saurav, is it?
Shaurya.
Sorry, I didn't get the name. Shaurya, is it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Shaurya. Okay, Shaurya. Oh, Shaurya. Such a lovely name. Okay. Yes, Shaurya, you had a question? Or you want to tell something?
No, ma'am. मेरे को यही कहना था.
आपको यही कहना था. ठीक है. Thank you for participating. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. Okay. So now we've done this activity. Then we talked a lot about, I think the quiz covered a bit of what I wanted to say today. So the next thing is you should not talk in monotone. Monotone. Okay, so monotone क्या होता है? हमेशा. So I'll tell you what is monotone with an example. Okay, no monotone. You have to vary your voice, and that is called voice modulation. Okay, no monotone. You have to use voice modulation. So let me do a small demo for you. I'm sure all of you know the lion and the mouse story. Now, if I were to narrate in monotone, how will it sound? Okay, you tell me how it sounds after I finish the story. Okay. Once upon a time, in a jungle, there was a lion. The lion was sleeping after a heavy meal. And there was a little mouse who was living in a hole next to the lion. The mouse came out of the hole, saw the lion sleeping, and he started running around the lion, up and down, up and down, up and down. The lion woke up, he got angry, and he caught the mouse in his hand, in his paw. I'm going to eat you, he said. The mouse said, please don't eat me, let me go. The lion said, no, no, I'm going to eat you. The mouse again said, I will help you someday. Please let me go. So the lion let him go. The mouse ran away. After a few days, the lion was walking in the jungle. He got caught in a hunter's net. The lion screamed for help. The mouse came. He heard the sound. He came with his friends. He cut the net and helped the lion to escape from the net. देख अच्छा लगा? स्टोरी पसंद आया ऐसे?
No, ma'am, it is not interesting.
हाँ, ये इसको मोनोटोन बोलते हैं. कोई एक्सप्रेशन ही नहीं है. स्टोरी बताया मैंने आपको. हो गया, स्टोरी हो गया. The story talks about how you can forgive somebody for a mistake that is made. तो अभी इसको हम वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन के साथ बोलते हैं तो कैसा लगता है? So I told you, no, आप story के part, you become a part of the story when you have to tell the story. Once upon a time, in a faraway jungle, a lion was sleeping after a heavy meal. He had had a big deer that day, and so he was snoring away to glory. A little mouse who lived nearby heard the snoring sound and he came out and he found that so funny. The lion's stomach was moving up and down. He thought, what a nice place to play. So he jumped and he jumped on top of the lion and he started playing on the lion's tummy. He ran to its head. He ran to the lion's tail. He ran around and that was tickling the lion. The lion woke up. He opened his eyes. He said, who's that? And he caught the mouse in his hand. He said, who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you disturbing me? Oh, please, please, lion, let me go. I was just playing. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. Please, 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 let me go. What? Why should I let you go? No, I'm going to eat you. Please, 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 don't eat me, please. I will help you someday. Please let me go. Okay, go now. And he let the mouse go. And the mouse ran away. He did not disturb the lion again. After a few days, the lion was walking in the jungle. And you know what happened? He got caught in a hunter's net. My God, the lion started screaming and roaring. Roar, help me! He screamed. The mouse heard the sound. He knew it was the same lion. So he called his friend and said, come, come, we need to help my friend. And they all went together and cut the net, the hunter's net, and helped the lion to escape. And the lion said, oh, my dear mouse, thank you so much for helping me today. You're indeed a true friend. It's okay, lion. Thank you so much for letting me go the other day. Okay, bye. And so the lion and the mouse parted ways. So, ye kaisa laga? How did this story sound? The same story,
Sounds interesting and good to listen.
right? So many expressions, so many, the voice, the lion ka ek voice hai, mouse ka ek voice hai, right? And then some more description on how the lion is behaving, how the mouse is behaving, right? You could expand it. आप जितना भी इंटरेस्टिंग करना चाहते हो कर सकते हैं, थोड़ा भी एक्सप्रेशंस डाल सकते हो, you can do and use your own style for telling. We all have our way of expressing, so use your own style of expressing, use your voice. Okay, अच्छा लगा?
Oh, 1 second.
Okay. Can I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that is about voice. You saw my facial expressions were also changing. You saw that? My expressions were changing. My voice was changing. And then the other important thing is body language. When I say body, you have to keep your body open, not closed. Like once upon a time, there was a lion. The lion was sleeping. You can tell this also. Like ऐसे closed रखते हैं. आप खुल के बात कीजिए. Feel. ऐसे body खुल के. You have to, whenever you narrate your story or even when you're doing speaking, public speaking, जो भी आप speech भी दे रहे हो, तो हमेशा body खुला रखना चाहिए ऐसे, not like this. Don't be stiff, rigid. Okay, cool. So now that we know about voice expressions, voice modulation or expressions or body language, I have a few activity. So for this, I need some 4 or 5 volunteers who can switch on their mics. Can you do that? We will try.
So I think we have Shaurya, we have Divyam, and who has joined us from Seema Pandey? Yes, I think he can join as well.
Okay.
So we have 3 volunteers.
3 volunteers. Okay. Any of the teachers willing to volunteer? You can have, if they're there, if they want to speak. Okay.
Who else? Anybody else who would like to volunteer, please raise your hands. Okay, so we can go ahead now.
We can go ahead. Okay. So now the first thing, you're trying to open a bottle and it does not open. It is too tight. How do you do that? आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा. You're trying to open a bottle. Yeah, Shaurya, go ahead.
Ma'am, I take help of my parents.
No, you have to show expression. No taking help from parents. This is expression practice. कैसे बॉटल खुलेगा? आपको खुल नहीं रहा है बॉटल. आपको कोको कोला पीना ही है. कोको कोला का एक बड़ा बॉटल है. हाँ, तो ऐसे खुल नहीं रहा है, बहुत टाइट है. कैसे करेंगे? ठीक है, तो आप एक्सप्रेशन दिखा रहे हैं. हाँ, यस सीमा.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ.
Oh, why this is not opening?
Right, very nice, very nice. Yes.
Oh, it is opened. I shall drink it alone.
Oh, you opened it, you're drinking it alone. Okay, fine. Okay, one more thing. I want one volunteer for this, okay? You got your math marks and you got 100 and you're telling your mummy, papa. How are you going to tell? You got 100 in math, 100 out of 100. कैसे बोलेंगे पापा से? वो जो दिव्यम? हाँ, दिव्यम.
Yes, ma'am. Wow, I got 100 out of 100. Oh my god, that is the first time I've got it. I want a party from you all.
You're asking party for 100 out of 100. Very nice. Acha. Dhyaneshwar, you also want to participate? I know she's raising her hand. Okay. So now say you failed in science. How would you do that? Who wants to try? Failed in science. Okay. Both of you can do. One of you start. Seema Pandit. Seema, you can start. Failed in science. How will you tell your mummy, papa?
Oh no, I am failed in science. How can I show this to my parents? Oh
No,
no.
you're telling your parents. You're telling your parents. मम्मी पापा को बताना चाहिए आपको. कैसे बोलेंगे आप? How will you tell your parents?
Oh
हंस हंस के
mummy,
अरे मुझे मैं साइंस में फेल हो गया. ऐसे वैसे बोलेंगे.
oh mummy, sorry, I am failed in science. Sorry.
Very good. Superb. Yes. देखा आपको डरते हुए. You were a little scared, right? And very good. Very good. Okay. I'll give you one more scenario. Shaurya. Okay. You see a snake enter your house. What will you do? There is a snake which comes into your house. Oh, Shaurya karega. एक minute. Shaurya.
Oh, a snake come in my house. What can I do?
Someone I cannot see fear on your face. I should see fear on your face.
I call a snake charmer.
You will call, all that is okay. I just want you to show me and tell me how you will react. अखिली साहब घर में आ रहा हो तो क्या करेंगे? आप बोलते रहेंगे? नहीं, बोलना नहीं चाहिए. Just expression और क्या एक दो शब्द यूज करेंगे? What will you say?
अब मैं क्या करूं? What can I do?
हाँ, अरे, सांप आ गया. ऐसे डर के, right? You have to show your fear. And just that moment, we are capturing only that moment. Okay? Very good. Good effort. Good effort. बहुत अच्छा. Okay. अगर आप रोड में दिव्यम, anybody else? Only these three, is it? Anybody else?
Ma'am, there's somebody from Jnaneshwar's.
Jnaneshwar. Yes. Yes. We can give.
You can unmute.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you are walking on the road and you find a 2000 rupee notes. आप रोड में चल रहे हो, आपको 2000 की एक नोट रोड में मिलता है, तो क्या करेंगे आप? कैसे उसको देख के क्या लगता है? क्या what will be your expression? How will you react?
No, this is the 200 rupees. I take
2000.
2,000 rupees note. I can take this. No, anybody seen me? No.
आपको वेरी नाइस. आपको खुशी होगा ना? फिर बाद में हम सोचेंगे क्या करने का उस 2000 रुपीज पर. पहले आप देखेंगे 2000 रुपीज. अरे 2000 रुपीज, राइट? यस शौर्या.
मैम मैं अपना एक्सप्रेशन दिखाऊं?
दिखाओ.
Oh, this is a 2000 rupees. I don't believe, sir. Really, this is a 2000 rupees.
Okay. Good. Very good. Okay. Chalo. One more. You're feeling very cold. Divyam, you're feeling very cold. How are you going to be? बहुत ठंड लग रहा है. आपके पास स्वेटर नहीं है. तो क्या करेंगे? कैसे दिखाएंगे आपको बहुत ठंड लग रही है?
Okay, ma'am. It's very cold here.
Yes, right? Very nice. Very good. Okay. So, okay. You ran very fast. This Seema can say you ran very fast because a dog chased you. The dog stopped chasing. But what will your reaction be after the dog chased you?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, dog is chasing me. Somebody.
No talking. No need to talk. Dog is chasing me. Okay. Then what else? The dog stopped chasing. You will wait somewhere. Na? तो कैसे होगा आपका expression?
Oh,
Then yes. How will it be? You ran very fast. So कैसे होगा? Divyam. Yes, very nice. You're showing that. कुछ थोड़ा और फील करो.
Oh,
Yes,
dog
very
is not.
nice. Yes, very good. Divyam, you want to try the same thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, try it out.
Oh God, it was a dog. I have to check my legs if we did. Oh, they are okay.
Yeah. और पहले आप दौड़ रहे हैं ना तो first you have to take your breath. जैसे he was doing ना. Oh, it's gone.
Oh my God.
Okay, my leg. Nothing happened. Okay. Get it? So you have to feel. तो थोड़ा ड्रामा है. इतना you can choose to do this amount of drama if it is required or it is not needed. It changes, okay? It depends on the audience also. Yes, very good. Okay. Danishu, you want to try this? You're
What, ma'am?
walking.
What?
Yes, who? Somebody else wants to try?
Yes, ma'am. I want to try.
Yeah, who is it?
We can ask her name, ma'am. What's your name?
My name is Ravasti.
Shravasti. Okay, can you show us, Shravasti, how you will feel if a dog is chasing you?
Oh, she wants to show that. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Tell me what you'll do.
So the dog is chasing me. Oh, it goes. It's gone.
Very good. Very good. Very nice. Superb. Okay. अभी एक और सिनेरियो. आप आपके फ्रेंड के you go to your friend's house, you're at the door and you're smelling yummy biryani. खुशबू आ रहा है अंदर से. कैसा होगा आपका? What will you do? How will you react? Chalo, who's going to react for that?
What, ma'am?
You go to your friend's house, okay? You're at the door and you're smelling biryani. बिरयानी अच्छा लगता है? कौन सा डिश अच्छा लगता है? बिरयानी सबको अच्छा लगता है यहाँ? अच्छी सी बिरयानी की खुशबू आ रही है तो क्या करेंगे?
Yes,
What will you do? Yes. Try. What will you do? Huh?
I go in my friend's home, so I good.
हाँ.
So I open the door. Sorry, I knock the door, and when my friends open the door, so I do like with my friends. There is making a biryani. I do not go home fast. I will early. I go late my home. I want to eat biryani.
Okay, you want to say you're going to eat biryani. Okay. कैसे आप जब आपको कुछ अच्छा खुशबू आता है ना तो क्या करेंगे? पहले you know what we do as humans when we get good smell, right? We'll try to take more of that smell. Yes, Divyam, you want to say something? You want to try?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm at my friend's house on the door. Oh my God. I want to eat it. But my
Yes.
but my mother do not allow.
Just enjoy the biryani. It's okay. No need to think of mother then. Very nice. Okay. Cool. So all of you know, see how expression. So you can think of varied situations like this and you can practice. So when you see now all this, when I ask you, you're doing it. But as when you're going to tell a story, that's why I said, no, when you read the story, you have to understand the situation. Or when you understand the situation, you have to retell the story in your own words. When you retell the story in your own words, wherever that situation demands, वहां expression डालना है, voice को change करना है, body language open करना है, ठीक है? ये सब करना है. थोड़ा ड्रामा से कम, स्टोरी के लिए कुछ एक्टिंग चाहिए पर इतना नहीं कि ड्रामा के जैसे. Okay, not as much as drama or theater, but yes, you have to show everything. Don't need to move around with like drama. See, if there is a scene where a person is falling in drama, they will actually fall down. But here you can just show, like like halfway, you can just he fell down like that. You don't have to actually fall down on the ground to show that. Okay, so thoda kam kar se, but you have to choose. So as you do more and more storytelling, ये सब you will understand all these aspects. You will become better and better at it. Okay, cool. Yes, fun. So now you can do your own practice. So I think it's already 3:50. I think I have 2 more topics I want to cover. Like quickly, I want to cover importance of skills required by a storyteller. So we'll close the activity here. I hope you all had fun.
Ma'am, I think we can have Divyam and Seema and everybody who has talked today to present a story tomorrow to us.
Yes, 4 of you. Okay, whatever story you have read, whatever story you already know. अभी आप किसी बुक से ले सकते हैं या अपने टीचर से पूछ सकते हैं, पेरेंट्स से पूछ सकते हैं, कुछ भी जो भी आपको whatever you know very well, you can choose the same story, but you have to focus on these aspects. Okay, you have to focus on these aspects and tell the story. So is it going to be live telling or are they going to record, Mansi?
I think they can come on the session and recite.
Session and do. Yes. And we can give feedback also. We can say once you tell the story. Okay. Practice,
Seema, the student from Seema Pandey's profile, Shraddha Singh, Shaurya, Divyam, and Dhyaneshwar, you can all give your names, and tomorrow you can tell us a small story. Okay, just like how you did today. Great.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm so happy. If anybody else wants to try as well, you can try. Okay. Somebody is, yeah, Shaurya.
Ma'am, my phone is getting hot, so that's why I leave the class.
You want to leave the class now?
No, ma'am, no, ma'am. मैम पहले मेरी क्लास लीव हो गई थी इसी की वजह से.
ठीक है, okay. Sorry. Okay, fine, no problem. It's fine. Okay, now I just want to present one slide to you. One sec. Huh? Let me see if that is okay. Is it sharing? Okay. Okay. So what are now that we learnt about storytelling, so the same applies for general public speaking also. Okay, so I'll just quickly go through it. What are the skills required by a good storyteller? What do you say, hunar is it? Skill, they understand, right? Skills you need for storytelling. Excellent reading habit. Okay, you have to have an excellent रीडिंग हैबिट. बहुत सारा स्टोरीज पढ़ना है आपको. जब आप बहुत सारा पढ़ते हो, like when you read a lot, you will get more, you will get to know different kinds of stories and everything, and then you will be able to be a better storyteller. Okay? Second, communication skills. Communication skills जो ऐसे आप बात करते हैं या सुनते हैं, सब effective communication skills. ऑब्जर्वेशन स्किल्स रखा है यहाँ. ऑब्जर्वेशन स्किल्स वो क्या होता है? ऑब्जर्वेशन स्किल्स क्यों चाहिए? See, for a storyteller, see, how do you know, like you showed me all the actions, voice expression, how did you learn all that? Because you have observed yourself or somebody else doing it, right? You observe different kinds of people. How do they behave? How do they act? Or ये सब अपने, you just take it and whenever you can, you observe people, how they are behaving, what is their action, okay? How do they behave when they are angry? How do they behave when they are sad? How do they behave when they are happy, excited? So you just take it in your mind, okay, and keep it there. Those are things that you can use later when you tell a story. You need a good memory. Because see, one thing is storytelling, important thing is you should not memorize. By heart nahi karne ka story ko. Don't by heart. But tell in your own words. I told story को अपनाओ. कैसे अपनाते हैं? जब आप खुद की words में, शब्द में उसको कहते हो. You have to do that. But memory is for remembering the story. Characters कौन है? Setting क्या है? Problems क्या था? Sequence, solutions क्या था? Sequence क्या है? वो सब के लिए memory चाहिए. You need to know the whole story. Okay? Empathy क्या होता है? Empathy is nothing but feelings. Okay, emotions. You have to understand the emotion of the characters. सो यू विल हैव टू हैव एम्पैथी. कोई अभी सैड है तो आपको भी उसको फील करना है, तभी आप वो सैडनेस बाहर ला सकते हैं. यू कैन ब्रिंग दैट सैडनेस आउट. कोई हैप्पी है तो उसको आपको फील करना. कैरेक्टर हैप्पी है तो उसको आप फील करो. कैरेक्टर एक्साइटेड है, डरा हुआ है, उसको फील करना है, तभी आप वो निकाल सकते हैं अपनी स्टोरी में. यू कैन ब्रिंग दैट आउट. We already talked a lot about expressive body language and voice. So वो है patience and endurance. वो क्या होता है? Patience and endurance. See, जब आप story practice करते हो ना, you need to have a lot of patience. And also when you're searching for the story, patience because sometimes you have to practice a lot of times. So you might get bored. Okay, I don't want to practice the story anymore. No, don't give up. You have to practice until you become better at it. Okay, so उसके लिए बहुत सारे patience चाहिए. Okay, is there a word for patience? I don't know the word in Hindi. I'm not able to remember, Mansi. All of you understand the word patience, right? Okay. And then the last thing is you must have faith in the story. You have to believe the story. Okay, जो भी आप कहानी बता रहे हो, किसी को सुना रहे हो, you have to believe the story. You have only then you will be able to tell the story. Otherwise, you won't be able to tell. You have to fully get into the story. Story को अपना के उसको believe करना है. You have to become part of the story. These are the skills that you require to become an excellent storyteller. And many of these characteristics are very important as a speaker, as a for a good communication, for good speaking skills. All these are important. It's essential. It's the same thing. Okay, one second. How do I? Okay. One sec. One more minute, okay? Okay. See, now if you see, I've written skills you will develop when you tell more and more stories. जो भी हमारा what I told you, those skills are required. How will you develop those skills? वो skills हम कैसे build करेंगे? ये सब skills ना हम build करेंगे जब हम we keep telling stories again and again. See, if you want to become a good runner, what will you do? You'll run more. आप बहुत दौड़ेंगे. आप you want to become a marathon runner, you will practice running, right? If you want to play the keyboard, what will you do? You will practice playing the keyboard, playing the piano. Or if you want to say sing beautifully, you have to practice singing to become a good singer. So those skills that you need, when you keep telling stories, you'll become a good storyteller. Automatically, you will develop all these skills with time. Right? Okay, that's about it. So I'll just stop presenting and I want to tell you about one more thing. Can I show them Story Weaver, Mansi?
Yes, ma'am.
Have 5 more minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
So
okay.
children, there is this is about the storytelling process. Okay, one last thing. So practice हुआ, फिर आपको last, you have to go present the story. When you present the story, normally, even for me, when I'm doing in front of a new audience, क्या होता है? क्या लगता है आपको? You will get? सबको होता है. क्या होता है? Nervous, anxious, scared. सबको होता है. Okay, stage fear बोलते हैं इसको. जब आप जब आप नए ऑडियंस के सामने, when you're going to narrate a story or going to do public speech, you're going to feel a little scared, nervousness. This is good. It's actually good. So what should you do for that? How do you calm yourself? Breathe. थोड़ा breathing exercise कर लो. सांस लेके सांस छोड़ो, सांस लेके सांस छोड़ो. Breathe in and breathe out for at least 10 times before you go actually present your story. Okay? And when you present the story, make sure you're looking at your audience. Audience के आंखों में देख के, सबको देख के, एक ही आदमी को नहीं देखना. Don't see only one person in the audience. See everybody. move your eyes around and see everybody. Okay, you have to do that. These are the two things you have to remember. Anyway, you've already practiced the story, so that no issues. But these two things you have to, nervousness के लिए breathing or audience connect के लिए, make sure you make eye contact with them, with the audience. Okay. Now I want to show you a platform. It's called Story Weaver platform. It is by Pratham Books. So that platform has lot of stories for you. See? Can you see this thing? There are, I don't know how.
We can see your screen, ma'am. Yes.
You can see, right? Okay.
Yes.
See, can you see? There are so many stories. And yesterday, remember I told you the Priya story? That is from this only. What did Priya eat? That is a story. See? Yesterday, the story that I told you is from this platform. Story Weaver platform. It has lots of lovely stories for children to read. It has science stories, math stories, value-based stories, family stories. बहुत सारे stories हैं इसमें. तो जब भी आपको समय मिलता है, so I told you, no, to become a good storyteller, you have to read a lot. So this is one instant source. जब भी आपको मन करे कोई स्टोरी पढ़ने का, यहाँ जाके आप पढ़ सकते हैं. अवेलेबल है, फ्री है. और इसमें बहुत सारे लैंग्वेजेस भी हैं, सिर्फ इंग्लिश नहीं है. If you want to read in Hindi, you can read in Hindi. Let me show you. The same story is available in Hindi. See, this is English. Okay. Now, if you come down here, can you see? There are so many languages. Marathi भी है. Hindi कहाँ गया? Yeah, see, this is Hindi. Priya बीमार है. That's the title of the story है. तो ये देखो. See? सभी लैंग्वेज में होते हैं. So whichever language you are comfortable, you can read. See, the point is you have to read stories. कौन से लैंग्वेज में पढ़ते हो does not matter. If you want to read stories in Hindi, please read stories in Hindi. If you want to read in Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, whatever language, English. When you read more, what happens? Your language also develops. आपका language बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है. ठीक है? Or you become a better speaker also because you're a better reader. Your language is better, so you become a better speaker as well. So this is one thing. Okay. What else? Stop sharing. So will you all go and check out this platform? Nancy, you can share the link if they have a group.
I have.
You should all go read stories from this platform. It's really good. Okay. Now, so that's, oh, it's exactly 4 o'clock. Okay. So how did you find today's session? How was it? Did you all understand, learned how to tell stories?
Yes, ma'am.
So we've come to the end of the workshop where I am telling you what it is. From tomorrow, I want to see how you are going to tell stories. So pick a nice story and practice today and you can tell tomorrow. That's why I said no need. This is, see, one thing is we are all learners. We are all learning. So you don't have to feel, you just come and tell the story and enjoy storytelling. See, I enjoy storytelling. You would have seen when I tell stories, I really enjoy telling stories to kids. बहुत अच्छा लगता है मुझको. I become part of the story. I love telling stories. So that's how you should develop that. So it won't come on the first day, it won't come on the second day, but more and more stories you tell, you will become a better storyteller. It will become easier for you telling stories and you will become very good at communication skills. Very good communication skills, you will become a good speaker. That is guaranteed. You'll become more and more confident. Confident ho jaoge. Okay? So please read more, tell more stories. Will you do that? Thumbs up. I want to see lots of thumbs up. I want thumbs up from everyone. Where? I can't see. I'm only seeing 4 people. Very good. I'm so happy that you all participated today. Very nice. So I'll see you tomorrow at the same time at 3 o'clock. And I'm waiting to listen to your stories.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, kids. We will see you tomorrow at 3. Please have a story prepared and you can send the story to us in the number that is there in the chat. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye,
you,
ma'am.
everyone. So glad I was here. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Siddharth.